Welcome to the channel. Thank you for checking out today's video. In this video we're going to see whether you, yes you, can tell the difference between a full frame photo and a crop sensor photo. Now the way we're going to do this, I'm going to show you 10 different photos, A and B. Each one will be on screen for about 5 seconds, and it's down to you to decipher whether A or B is a crop sensor camera or the full frame camera. Now I'm going to jumble these up so all A isn't full frame and B isn't all crop sensor. I'm going to randomize it, so make sure you get a pen and bit of paper and genuinely write down your answers, because at the end I'm going to reveal them. Now the cameras that we're going to use for the full frame camera, we're going to be using the Sony a7C. This is a 24 megapixel camera from Sony, and for the crop sensor we're going to be using the Sony 6600, which again is a 24 megapixel camera. Now the lenses need to be comparable also, so on the crop sensor camera we're going to be using the Sigma 18 to 50 millimeter f2.8. Now this gives us a full frame equivalent of 27 to 75 millimeter. So on the full frame Sony a7C we're going to be using the Tamron 28 to 75 millimeter f2.8. So get ready, make sure you pause this video quickly, go get a pen and bit of paper and genuinely write down your answers. Let me know in the comments at the end whether you got it right. But here we go, I'm going to show you the images right now. All images are JPEG straight out the camera with zero editing, and both cameras were set up identically with the same white balance. As you probably noticed, the composition of every shot is slightly different. This is where all shots were handheld. You're also talking about a 30-second gap between taking each picture, hence why there's a slight difference with each image. Let me know in the comments below what you're trying to look for in each of the images and how you're trying to decipher which is the full frame camera. Not only have you got the variables of lighting and our subjects moving, we've also got the variable that both lenses are actually different brands, so bear that in mind. So there you go, hopefully you wrote all them down. Now if you want to pause the video and go back and have another watch, you're more than welcome to. But I know what some of you will be saying now. Oh well, you didn't have professional studio lighting for some of your photos, so that's going to affect the results, and that's why they're so hard to decipher. Or some of you may be saying, well, in low light situations, the full frame sensor will actually produce better results, and you didn't really take low light shots. But this was a real world test to see if you could genuinely tell the difference in normal situations. Yes, we didn't use professional lighting, we just went out and took random pictures, and yes, we only took a few in low light situations. But what I'm going to do now is show you the results, so get ready, have your bit of paper ready, because here are the results. Okay, so here's the results, and the way I'm going to do this is tell you which image was the full frame camera. So image 1, it was A, number 2 was A, 3 was B, 4 was B, 5 was A, 6 was A, 7 was B, 8 was B, 9 was A, and 10 was A. They were the full frame images, and the opposite were the crop sensor images. So how well did you do? Let me know in the comments below. Now it's a lot closer, I think, than what many people would think. The crop sensor really does hold up well compared to the full frame equivalent. Now I would like to say one thing, this is a compressed video on YouTube just for a bit of fun to see if you could tell the difference. Now obviously if we were pixel peeping, you may actually be able to see a difference, but in most real world situations it really comes down to the camera operator and not the equipment that they're using. So I hope you got something from this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up, let me know what you'd like to see in a future video, and if you want to see further videos from myself, hit that subscribe button. But for now that's it, we'll see you in the next video. See you soon guys.